So I got to check out this brand new Shudder film, which is written and directed by Joe DeBoer and Kyle McConaghy. The story follows a post office employee who investigates the mysterious origins of a blood-stained note that was sent by a captive man. I was curious to see the results of Kyle and Joe's film. The film was shown at TIFF and it was shown at South by Southwest. And I have to admit, I was impressed and I was very intrigued with Kyle and Joe's film. Given this had a small budget, the story is set in the 80s. And the film does a great job of capturing that aesthetic from the 80s. From the set to the costume design, it all looks great. And I thought all the performances were good. I thought Thomas Boykin was really great. Sterling Macer Jr. also gives a great performance, but I think the performance that's going to be talked about the most is John Fleck. John plays a character named Trent. He is a synthesizer enthusiast and is also kind of awkward. And John definitely brings creepy vibes to the character. Now, friendship is taken to a whole nother level. John is able to form a bond with a character named Josh, who is played by Sterling. Once their characters get involved, that's where the story gets even crazier than it already was. However, in terms of the story arc, the first act is definitely my favorite. It took me by surprise. The film does have some minor predictable moments. I thought the conclusion to be slightly predictable, but I still was very engaged and invested all the way through. Now I need to praise Joe and Kyle again. I thought they did a great job composing the score. The score sounds very captivating as it helps capture this retro aesthetic that Joe and Kyle were going for. To me, it was no surprise that Kyle and Joe incorporated synthesizers into the score since they are involved in the story. Also, I was amazed that this was not based on a true story, because if this was a true story, I would have believed it. But great job to Kyle and Joe. This was an original film, original concept, and I'm curious to see whatever they do next. I'm going to give the film this grade right here.